So guys, welcome to another section of vectors. This section is called the unit vectors. Okay, and what's a unit vector? Unit vector is just a vector whose magnitude is 1, whose length of magnitude is what is 1. All right, so let's find an example and see how that actually plays out. It says to find the unit vectors in the direction of the vectors r1, which is 2i plus 3j, r2, which is 4i minus 5j. So I'm going to be starting with r1. The formula for unit vector for r1, for example, is r1 is going to be equal to what? R1 that has more like a tiara on the head like this, like a crown on its head, all right? So that's called the unit vector, okay? So R1 all over the modulus of the R1, all right? So that's the formula for unit vector. The vector itself all over its own modulus. That is what the unit vector. The vector itself all over its own modulus. So we already know the vector is what? 2i plus 3j. All right. So up here is going to be what? 2i plus 3j. But we need to find the modulus of or the magnitude of R1. Okay. And how to find magnitude of anything is going to be what? The square using Pythagoras theorem. Pythagoras theorem is going to be what? 2 squared, okay, plus what? 3 squared. That's how you find that one. And that goes to the magnitude. That goes to what? That's 4 plus 9. Okay, and that's what? Root 13. So that is the modulus or the magnitude of the vector. Therefore, unit vector, which is R1 having a tiara, so to speak, or a crown on its head, is going to be equal to what? The vector, which you already know to be 2i plus 3j all over the magnitude, which is what? Square root of 13. Okay, that's square root of 13. And that is the unit vector in the direction of what? Vector R1 here. Okay, it could be vector A, it could be vector B. All right, so that's how you find the unit vector of any vector that's been given, in the direction of any vector that has been given. See you in the next video.